Okay, welcome back to another video. It's April 30th and it's National Bugs Bunny Day. And there's Bugs. How's it going? These are some reds. Not the Roebuck reds, a different group of reds that I have. I got from my friend Tony Anderson. And this is a grow out tank of a bunch of pairs. Now I have a different plant in there. I ordered a bunch of different things this past week that all showed up. One was a few plants of, just forgot the name, hornwort. So we'll see how it does in my tanks. It looks a lot better on day 3. So we'll see what happens. And I put them in a couple other tanks. And I thought I'd go over some of the other odds and ends of what's going on in the fish room. So hopefully I don't knock anything over. These are the, boy, this tank, I really can't fix this yet. I spun the tank around and this side's dirtier than the other side. Well, it's not dirt. It's water stain from, I guess, lime or hard water. So this is the blue metal lace tail, I don't know what these are called. Metal blue snake skins, but they're not really snake skins because there's not enough of a pattern. So I would call them blue metal cobras. This female just had fry, believe it or not. And I'll show you them in a minute. I have 2 trios. I lost the original male. So these are 2 of the original males that grew out. I'm trying to get one of them on here so you can actually see him. He likes the water sprite. There we go. So his tail will get much larger and wider, and so will this one. And yeah, we'll go from there. So, like I said, she really is fat. She just had fry yesterday, and I got them all out of the tank today. And like I said, I'll show them. I'll show them coming up next. So, how do fish get high? Seaweed. Seaweed. That's good. I like that. Ah, that's good stuff. All right. See if I can get these guys on here without spilling everything. So, when they have fry, they are super, super tiny. Let's, I think one back there. All right, this ain't working out. There we go. Quite a few in there. These are really tiny, and that leads me to believe my theory of how this line was created is correct, that they used Moscows, because the only fish I have that have super tiny fry are Moscows. I can't zoom in because I only have 2 hands and I'm holding this container. So anyway, so that's them. And now this, she looks really bad right now, but she looked great a little while ago. And that is because she just had a whole bunch of fry, which I don't know if I'll be able to find them. This is her first drop of fry, a little over a month ago. And somewhere is a whole ton of fry in here. I should have left the lid off so I can move things around. Try and move the water a little bit. Anybody? That's either dirt or fry. I think it's dirt. Alright, they're in there somewhere. That didn't work out as planned. Yeah, I think we got one back there. There you go. That's one of the super tiny ones. They are really, really tiny. And that's him from the back. And I guess she's going to make a move. There you go. So I wasn't lying. There's a fry right there. But there is a bunch more up top. And I'm going to leave them in here because they don't seem to bother their fry, which is good. And I want to colony breed this until I get what I'm after, which would be either a darker blue Delta or most likely a lighter blue Moscow. These are my navy blue Moscows. There's 2 males in there. This was the younger of the 2. I don't know where the other one's hiding. lot of hiding in this tank. And this is the Batman Guppies, the variation out of the Platinum Red Mosaics. I think it was the last video or the one before. I showed how I kind of come up with some emergency tanks for fry and how I handle it. And you can see that these females have all totally filled up again. They're going to be dropping fry in about 2 more weeks because it's got to be about 30 days and it's only been 2 weeks. So, and these are their fry. They're in a 10. And if you notice, besides some dirt at the bottom, they've all developed the black or blue tail. So that's fantastic. This may actually be like a mistaken extra strain that breeds true, because everyone in here has the dark black tail and they're very young. So what else do I want to show you? It's a tank of breeders I set up of the Tiger King Cobras. Mine get like a orange tail with the black and the white and the splotches. So I just did water changes in these tanks after feeding them some adult frozen brine shrimp. So I don't know where these guys are hiding. There's should be about 15 of them in there. There we go. One female has a little bit of a ripped up dorsal. She's not on here right now. Maybe she'll show up. Maybe not. Alright, I don't see her. So, something else I wanted to go over. And, let's see. Alright, now I took this big female, the all red albinos, really intense red, large albinos. Let's see if I can actually get her on here. Alright, she's in prison for the rest of her life. She's in a 1.5 gallon container with an air stone and plants. But she was really bothering the pair I put in. It was actually the fry of the other female that grew out to use as breeders. So let me show them next. So this female was doing fantastic, and she was getting the crap chased out of her, and this male just kind of lays around because she bullied the 2 of them. So since she killed the original male, I just gave up. I figured I can't deal with this in the tanks. I can't have this line get ruined. And the good news, today I started doing a water change, and the female I just showed you had a whole bunch of fry. And those fry are going to be coming out. I have an emergency container ready for them. She had quite a few, which is fantastic, because you never know with these albinos. So these are the broader leaf water sprite. So anyway, so that was fantastic to see. A nice drop of fry. And she's still really big and wide, which is good. She's not eating the fry, which is better, but I'll be taking them out after the video is over. And I have a small breeder box actually to put these fry in for their first probably 10 days. And then I'll somehow move them into a tank that I'll free up. I don't really know how. I have to move more stuff around. I do have a couple of more tanks that are open. So, well, I'll figure it out. So what did the grape do when he got stepped on? He let out a little whine. He let out a little whine. Oh, come on, that's 2 jokes. All right, I'll be right back showing you the new cat. All right, I'll wrap up the video with this one. These are actually very tiny plecos. There's some super reds, some calico, and you really can't see them, so I won't stay on this too long. But they just arrived yesterday, and I put in some stuff at the bottom that they don't seem to be eating, and we'll see what happens. There's one pretty good view of that one, and they're all over the place, which is good, but they're in the back of the tank and it's hard to get the focus on them. So there's 12 plecos in here. I'll let them grow out. Once they get about 1 inch long, I will take the 4 of each kind out and put them in so they're in 3 tanks. So it'll be 3 tanks of plecos. Hopefully I get at least 1 male in them, each group of 4. And if I do, then that's how the plan's going to go. If I get like all females or no males, which would mean all females, then I'm going to have to mix 2 of the strains. So anyway, so that's the plan, and I'll get to the other catfish. All right, I will wrap up the video with the new Cories. There are 6 of them in here. They arrived yesterday. Super nice fish, fantastic packing job. A guy in Florida, I bought them off him from off of Aquabid, and the Philadelphia postal system didn't screw this up. I think I got them in 2 days, maybe 3, but they look great. These are sturbays. Only 3 of them feel like showing up. I guess the rest of them are behind that rock. But like I said, they just got here yesterday. I acclimated them in a bucket for a while. And so far so good. They're doing great. So the stuff in the back there, like I said, I fed all the fish some adult frozen brine shrimp. So they're getting to it. And the plant is a thin leaf water sprite. So now they're all in the back. And I'm in the front here with the camera. And that's not working out. So I'll move on to the other group of catfish. These are gold stripe Peruvian catfish, Cories. There should be 7 in there. Another guy who was absolutely fantastic. Seller name was Houdini, which is also a fantastic name. Harry Houdini. I don't think this guy's name is actually Harry Houdini. But these arrived 2 days ago, 3 days ago, and they look great. Really doing well. And it's a group of 7. And they're in 10-gallon tanks at the bottom. That's just like I don't even think they make that anymore, like a Plastirock thing or plastic. And what do we have here? We have 4 of them out in the open. I don't know where the rest are. They're shy, I guess. So there are the sturbays again. So they move around all over. Now these tanks don't have heaters, but I think I should be all right because the fish room stays at about 76 and these tanks will stay at about 74. So that should be the bottom of the range that they're okay with. If I have to, I'll put in a heater. I do have heaters in reserve. And these are the other ones. And anyway, I appreciate you watching. I know there's a lot of stuff people can watch. I appreciate it that you watch my videos. If you're interested in buying any of the foods, I have it on eBay or Aquabid or under GREYD, which is my last name Gray, first name Douglas. And it's cheaper to just buy it direct from me. You can email me. I put my email address in all the descriptions of the videos over the last year. So thank you so much for watching. I'm hoping I survive today because this is some very weird weather out there. It was 87 on Wednesday, 80 and humid yesterday here in Philly, and then all of a sudden this bizarre wind came through and we're actually getting 25 to 60 mile an hour winds. So, oh, Bugs Bunny just fell. There he is. Well, we can wrap it up with the end of Bugs Bunny Day. Scared the crap out of the sturbays. Anyway, very cool. Thanks for watching. And you can see my reflexes are pretty good. I moved. All right, take care.